Good morning, everybody. Today is April 19th. This year is almost over. It's been a good year, thank God. Couple of things. People ask me why the hell do I have a straw or mixer in my coffee? I'm clumsy. If I drink without it, it'll be all over me. Trust me. Trust me on that. Number two, my hair. It looks a little thicker. There's a thing you can go on Amazon. It's called onion seed oil, or you can buy, and it's also known as kalonji oil. Khalonji. It is a Mediterranean oil. I've been told it has cure for baldness. I don't know about that, but it did make my hair very significantly thicker. Anyway, what I want to talk about is numbers. Get the hell out of the way. What I want to talk about is numbers, the importance of numbers in our life. In my case, as a real estate agent, I have to prospect 6 hours a day, not counting paperwork. That's about total. I've worked about 10 hours, 12 hours a day. But 6 hours a day, I have to prospect, looking for new clients. That's when you see me with a headset on. I'm calling people who may be potential sellers, for sale by owner, expired cancel, neighborhood data, my past clients, COI, center of influence, also known as power base, people that know me walking down the street, they know who the hell I am. I don't owe them money. Now, so I have to make 40 contacts a day, 200 contacts a week, which gives me 3 listing appointments, out of which I will probably take, well, I do take one, but I want to go to 2 a week. Which let's keep it on 1 right now. 4 a month, 48 a year. Life happens. 10 of them are gonna say, you know what, we don't want to sell, whatever. So I wind up closing. Let's say my goal minimum is 36 transactions a year, which equals certain amount of money. Then I have to deduct my expenses, and I don't do bogus expenses. You know what? Thank you, Mr. Jimmy Carter, for letting me into this country. I think Mr. Trump would not have let me. So, I like to pay my taxes. It is my appreciation to the American government and our systems. And then I'm left with a net. When I get a listing, it takes 2 weeks to sell the house. It takes 30-day escrow to 60-day escrow, sometimes 45-day escrow. It takes 21 days to remove the appraisal contingency, 17 days to remove the home inspection contingency, and 7 days to remove the disclosures. And then the seller has to net a certain amount of money. What the hell am I talking about, and why am I talking about this? Numbers are very important in our life. Numbers are extremely important. How much you weigh, how much is your height, gives you your body fat index. Lets you know if you're overweight, underweight, where you should be. Your blood sugar, where it's supposed to be. I'm not even going to go there. I'm either going to be dead or paralyzed in 2020. Doctors don't know what the hell to do with me. What else? Your blood pressure, where it's supposed to be. Your cholesterol, where it's supposed to be. Your body fat, where it's supposed to be. How much income you need to make. How much your exemptions are. What your write-offs are completely. Well, which is the exemption. What is your goal for yearly income? How much money do you need to support your family or yourself? How much is housing? How many years you're gonna live? How many heartbeats do you have per minute? And how many you're gonna have till the time you die? You can calculate that. You can actually calculate that. If you give yourself, let's say 75 years of age to die, if you make it above that is a bonus. But in my family, 75 is the magic number. 80, yeah. But how many miles do you travel to work? How many minutes does it take? How much grocery do you buy? Everything in life revolves around numbers. If you want to be more successful in life, you have to determine and figure out what your numbers are. Meet that goal. Once you meet it, you have to exceed it. That's what I'm working on, is exceeding it. A lot of people thank you for your positive responses for my videos. And 2 days ago, the one I made about mortgage brokers and lenders, I have no regrets over it. I know I got a lot of people ticked off, but Don't give me flyers with your picture on it to pass out, please. They're going straight in the dumpster. My basket is not full enough, big enough for your flyers. But anyway, numbers is what it revolves around, and this is an example of my numbers. What I do here, the market stats. I mean, the market stats. I run these. I run these numbers every once a month to find out what my market share is. There's about 80,000 homes in my 5-mile radius, out of which there's about 20,000 sales going on every year, and there's 200 transactions a month. That means about 50 homes are coming up in the market. That's just in my market share, not where you're at. Out of which I only need 1 per week out of 50. That's it. So you need to know those numbers. If you're in real estate or whatever the business you're in, you gotta know your numbers. And as far as a lot of people keep asking me how's the market, well, what the hell do I look like, a psychic? But I do run market stats, and it is showing me that market is taking a little bit longer for homes to sell, unlike before. In this market share where I'm at, in a 5-mile radius, medium price point has went from 500,000 to 480,000 in certain areas. Ontario has gone up a little bit. Eastville has dropped. Chino Hills has dropped. Chino has dropped. Phillips Ranch is actually doing good. So market value has dropped. It's taking, not a whole lot, by 3%. It's taking about 10 days longer for a home to sell. And that's where we're at. God bless. This is my buddy Daryl Juanero. He's calling me for role play practice. We have to practice scripts and dialogues. Yeah, sir, give me 1 second. Let me turn my video off and let me put my headset on. This is Mohammed Khan with Coldwell Banker in the Chino Hills market share. 909-261-8938. God bless.